Hot. Looking good, looking good. All right. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. All right, y'all, it's chili time once again, but not just any chili. We're going to make some smoked chili, okay? So I got about a 3-pound chuck roast here. I'm going to put some simple rub on it. I'm going to put it out on the smoker for about 3-4 hours. I'll bring the internal temp up around 365, and then I'm going to bring it in, cut it up, and we'll make our my favorite chili, which is the truck stop chili, which is a Texas style chili, but we're going to put a little beans in it this time, okay? So I'm going to do a little different this time. I'm not going to show you all the ingredients at the beginning, but we'll show them to you as we go, and I'll leave the ingredients below, okay, y'all? So stand by. This is going to be good. All right, so this is about a 3-pound chuck roast right here. All right, so what I'm going to do, got some Lea and Perrins Worcestershire sauce. We're going to use that for binder. Got some It's Incredible seasoning. That's what we're going to put on it. And then some fresh ground black pepper. All right. So real simple. Like I said, we're going to keep this really simple today. Put the Lea and Perrins on there. Worcestershire sauce. Both sides. All right. Coat it on there nice. Get our It's Incredible. Put it on there pretty thick. This is a big thick hunk of meat. Lots of black pepper. Get the edges. It's Incredible. More black pepper. Pat it on there nice and thick. All right. It's already got the cooker fired up. So I'm going to put this out on the cooker. Like I said, we'll leave it out there about 4 hours. I'm thinking it shouldn't take much more than 4 hours. I just want to get some smoke on it. We're not going to cook it all the way. We'll finish cooking it in the chili. All right, y'all. I'm going to get this out on the cooker. All right, y'all. We got this out on my Char-Griller Acorn Auto Kamado with some Fogo lump charcoal and a few chunks of maple wood. We'll set our grill up about 250. And we'll let our internal temp come up to about 160, 165, and we'll take it off. So right now the meat's at 44, and we're setting the grill to 250. Y'all, this thing's been on here about 3.5 hours. The meat's up to 163. Time to take this off, get it in the house, and cut it up for the chili. Looking good, looking good. All right, y'all, so here's our chuck roast. It was out on the cooker for about 3 hours. Got it up to about 160 internal with some, I actually used some maple wood for smoke. So we're going to cut this up. So the way I want to try to do this, so this isn't fully cooked. So we're going to finish it in the chili. So I want to cut it in strips. And then chunk it. Okay, you can make this as large or small as you want. So I'm just going to cut it in small chunks like that. put it back in the pan. Alright, so let me get all this meat cut up, and we'll go get this chili started. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, so we got all the beef, the smoked beef cut up in chunks. So now we're going to take us a half a pound of bacon. We'll cut it up. Alright then, half a pound of bacon. So let's go on over to the stove and get this chili started. Alright then, so we got our nice chili slash gumbo pot heating up. I'm going to put a few sprays of olive oil down in here. Alright, get our bacon in. So I'm going to render down this bacon. Then we'll take the bacon out, then we'll put the beef in. Alright, so this bacon is rendered down. I'm going to find my spoon. There it is. So we're going to take this bacon out. Put it on a plate. Save it for later. We will be putting it back in the chili. Alright, there we go. Next, so we're going to drop our meat. We're going to leave all that bacon grease in there. Brown this meat up. Get it nice and coated in all the bacon grease. Now if you're using raw meat, you do this for a while, but since this stuff's already semi-cooked and smoked, this ain't going to take long. I just want to brown it up a little bit in the bacon grease. Alright. Let's let that brown up. We'll bring y'all back. Alright, so we got this meat browned up pretty good. I'm going to take it out with a slotted spoon. We want the drippings to stay in the pot for the most part. Alright, there we go. Put that to the side for a minute. Alright, the recipe calls for 1 pound of chopped onions. So I've got 2 large chopped onions. Down in they go. Alright. So let's let these onions cook a bit. Got the onions slightly brown. Got some nice fond in the bottom of the pot. So now, recipe calls for, we have right here, let's see. So I got 2 tablespoons of ancho chili powder, 2 tablespoons of New Mexico chili powder. Let me see here. 2 teaspoons of paprika. a teaspoon of oregano, a half a teaspoon of thyme. We got 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin right here, freshly ground, and salt and pepper. That's a teaspoon each, so all that's going in. All right. So once that's in, give it a stir. Let it bloom a little bit. Don't want to scorch the bottom of this pot too much. So we got 4 cloves of garlic that we chopped up. Going in, 4 cloves of garlic. We'll put some beef broth in here. I want to go ahead and deglaze this bottom here a little bit before it gets too scorched. A little more water. Some nice Italian tomatoes. Cerio whole-peeled plum tomatoes. We'll put that down in there. And bust them up. So those tomatoes will bust up as this cooks. This is going to cook for a while. The recipe calls for 2 dried chipotle peppers. But I don't have any dried chipotle peppers, so what I'm going to put is these diced chipotles. So I'm going to put 2 good teaspoons in there. Put our beef back in. Put our bacon back in. Give it a stir. And that should be about it. So we're going to bring this up to a simmer. Reduce the heat. We'll partially cover it. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more water in here. It's a little thick. Just a little bit. Turn this heat up a little bit. Alright, we got it up to a nice little simmer. I'm going to back this heat as far down as it'll go. We're going to cover it, leave a little gap. And the recipe says let it cook for 3 hours. So we're going to let this go for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then we'll come back, give it a stir. So you want to come check on it, make sure it ain't sticking. Give it a stir every now and then. Alright. Chili's cooking. Alright y'all, this stuff's been simmering about an hour or so. It's looking good, smelling good up in here. Look at that. Now, left to my own devices, I wouldn't do what I'm fixing to do. But Mama wants beans, so can of pinto beans, can of red kidneys. I'm leaving the juice in there to thin it out a bit. Give it a little stir. Let's see. We're going to go with that. So lid back on. Let her keep simmering. Alright y'all, time to make the cornbread. We're going to make it in my DeLonghi air fryer. So what I'm going to do, I got my pan that I'm going to cook cornbread in. I'm going to put a stick of butter in there. Get it melted down. And then we'll go over here and get the cornbread mixed up. This is homemade, from scratch cornbread, y'all. Let's do it. Alright then, mix up the cornbread. We're going to get 3/4 cups of flour. So I got some all-purpose flour here. So we'll get 1/4. 1/2. Alright, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. 1 cup of cornmeal. So we got some cornmeal here. So 1 cup of cornmeal. There we go. 1 cup of cornmeal. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So we got our teaspoon here, baking powder. 1. And 1/2 teaspoons baking powder. All right, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon baking soda. Half a teaspoon of salt. Two tablespoons of sugar. Alright, that's all the dry ingredients. We'll mix those up. Alright, for the wet, 2 eggs. Drop these eggs right in the middle here, made a little whale. Alright, beat those up a little bit. Go. We'll take about a 1/2 can of cream style corn. All right. And then about 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Let's see, Got our melted butter. Alright, we melted our butter in our pan we're cooking the cornbread in. So let's put some of this, about half of that melted butter in there. We'll leave the rest of it in the pan. Let's give this a mix. See what we're looking like. Alright, looking good, looking good. So we'll go ahead, toss that over there. Oop. So our pan's full of butter. Make sure we get it all up on the sides and stuff. So let's dump our cornbread batter into the pan. There we go. Looking mighty fine. Get this in here kind of even. Alright, let's take it over to the air fryer. Alright, drop this down in the air fryer. Top on 4, bottom on. Alright, this will probably take about 15-20 minutes. And we should have cornbread and the chili will be ready. Let's look at this chili. Alright, chili looking good. I'm going to leave the lid off for a while, see if I can get this evaporate a little bit. It's a little thin, but it's going to be good with that cornbread. Alright, we'll see y'all when the cornbread's ready. Alright y'all, cornbread is ready. There we go. Looking nice, nice. Really hot. Alright then, let's cut us up some of this cornbread. Couple of wedges. See how it is. I usually use Jiffy Mix, but I wanted to do some from scratch this time. Let's see. Look at that. Man.
Hey.
Smells wonderful. There we go.
Okay, how are you? I'm better after a weekend.
Alright then, this cornbread, we're going to try it out. Got some butter on there. Let me get a good taste up in this thing here. Boy, that looks good. Man, that's some good cornbread right there, y'all. I ain't lying. I ain't never lied. That is good cornbread. I'm going to do that again. Alright, so let's put some cornbread down the bottom of this bowl. Put a little more butter on there. Got to have some butter on there now. Spread it on out in the bottom of the bowl. A little more cornbread down in there. A little more butter. Everything's better with butter, y'all. Alright, let's get a big scoop of this here truck stop chili. Put it on top of this here cornbread. Alright. Dip it on up in the bowl. Look at that. Piping hot. Smelling good. There we go, y'all. Alright. Let's get some cheese on there. And we're going to try this out. Alright, y'all. Let's do it. Here we go, y'all. truck stop Texas style chili on top of some cornbread. It's what's for dinner. Here's the pot. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Alright, y'all, here it is. Truck stop chili with cornbread. So let's dig down in here, get some chili, get some cornbread, little cheese. Look at that. Oh my. Looking forward to this all day. Y'all ready? Taste! Heck yeah, y'all. Cornbread and chili. I gotta have one more. Awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Questions, comments, put them below. And as always, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button right there. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.